Hello to everyone, this is Joanna, and today I want to share with you a few items. Some of them are Bath& Body Works, of course. Some is Sephora, some is grocery store, some is mail. Now I want to share with you real quickly because I have 3 items that need to be refrigerated, and they are the same thing, different variations. I may have hauled these a while ago. I don't remember if I did or not, but this is the second time that I have purchased these. The first one I purchased was the caramel, and then this one I purchased all 3, the vanilla, the caramel, and the mocha. And these are the one-touch lattes for your coffee. I do like these, but I tend to favor these in hot chocolate more so than coffee. And I did get all 3 this time. Now, I'm not one to count calories or anything like that, but it says 2 tablespoons a serving, and you get 40 servings. It also says 2 tablespoons is 25 calories, and then it says per 1/7 of the can is 120. I don't know what any of that means. I just spray some in my hot chocolate. While I have only had the caramel and the vanilla in coffee, again, I do favor them in my hot chocolate. So these were gotten last week and not very recently, but I did want to share those in case I didn't before. Something I will be trying as we speak here, and that is this herbal water in lavender and mint. I've been curious about this. Every time I see it at the grocery store, I see less and less of them, so I'm going to be trying it out now. And I do smell and taste the mint. It tastes like regular drinking water with, I guess, a hint of lavender and a hint of mint, but I do smell and taste the mint more so. It is not nasty by any means. This would definitely be a thirst-quenching drink on a hot day. I do like it. So I will be drinking this throughout the video. Now, the next thing I would like to share with you is I got a painted polish stamped in charcoal polish, and I've got to wash my hands because I just did some nail stamping tonight. I don't know how well you can see that. Plus, my hands are super duper dry. But I have already been in this. It was kind of wrapped up like this, but more prettier. And they give you this real pretty piece of lace, which I will not throw away. I know a while back people were using lace on their nails. This is kind of thick for that for me. But I could definitely find another use for it. Even if you lay this on your nail and paint in between it. But the polish that I got is a gray. And I do understand that you can use these as nail polishes and stamping polish. And this reminds me of my Out Like a Light by China Glaze. I don't have mine with me to compare it, but it does have the same look over light blue that my China Glaze had, and I do like it a lot. I just need to wash my hands and moisturize them and go around my edges there with a cuticle stick. But I do really like this. It gives you that softness without the starkness of a black. However, I plan to still get their black also. And see how that goes. I do want more of these stamped in mustard. They had a real pretty mulberry type shade. Now that was probably, I don't know if they're $9 or $10. I don't remember. I think my whole total was 20 something because I got charms. And these charms were like $2.95 a piece. So I got 2 charms per $2.95. So in total I have 3 2-piece sets, and that was $2.95 per 2-piece. So I don't know how well you can see them there. I'm going to try to show them to you separately. And if I had tweezers, this might have went a little bit better. And like I said, this is my phone, so I know that that's not very clear. But this one is, I don't really know what that is. Maybe a carriage type shape. But you put these on your nail and you can reuse them. And I have hauled charms on here before. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to adhere these. You have heard me say that if I use these, it will most likely be when I'm not working. Since if I lost one, I wouldn't want it to be at work. But these are something for my own personal enjoyment and use. If I ever decide to do a look with them, since I have quite a few of these now. But I don't know what to adhere them with, if I'll be using a glue or a resin. I think what I'm thinking of would require me to have one of those lamps, a UV lamp or whatever the other one is called. And I had said that I didn't want anything like that, just because I know how I am if that started me to buying gel polish. I don't feel like I work with polish well enough to need gel, but I don't need something that gets me to buying even more polishes. This one is supposed to be a ballerina. I don't know how well you can see that with me holding it. So these are really, really nice. But I know that when you go to a nail salon also, you can take things like this with you, because they use some kind of clear stuff. I don't know if the word I'm looking for is resin or not, but I do know that whatever it is, it requires a special sort of lamp. So that is all that I got there. My second mail order, and there will be more to go with this, because I also went to Rogers here and put a lot of Alex and Annie stuff in layaway. So this is the box, and I ordered 2 bracelets offline, and all this little thing is right here is, this is what they put your little slip in when you're going to return stuff, but I think this is really, really pretty. And one of these you've heard me talk about, the other one is fairly new. I put a picture on Instagram, but all it showed was this one. This one is the Godspeed with that little embellished jewel there. Our Rogers didn't have this one. It had the regular one without the bead or the jewel there, and it also had a newer one. I forget what the newer ones are called. They're sort of a cross between this, but they're not as 3D, and they're kind of glittery looking. I'll have to look those up so that I can tell you. But this is the Godspeed in gold. I do have the Godspeed bangle in layaway, so I have quite a few pieces in layaway that I will come back to share when I get them out. And the stuff that I'm showing now is because I'm in a hurry to use it or send it off. This newer item is their two-tone bangle, and this is the Taurus one. Now, aside from these little things right here, the little symbols, I don't really know what the middle thing is. I don't know, because it reminds me of Braille, but that's not what it is. It's the Zodiac, and this one is the Taurus, but each one has different looks, but it does have those Zodiac symbols around it. And I haven't been able to tell if they're the same per piece or not, but I do like this, and it's two-tone. So I have been looking at some of the two-tone beaded bangles, or just the bracelets that are just beads, to go on either side of this. So I may get some of those, and if I do, it'll be off the Alex and Ani website. So what I got from Bath and Body Works, because we all know I went there, I will start off with the little stuff. I have been around here cleaning, trying to make room, because I have so much stuff in my room that is ridiculous. And I also have debris all over my shirt from that. So if you see that, please excuse that. Now, I did get an iced gingerbread, and this may be the same as my other gingerbread. That gingerbread from last Christmas is very strong. It is very, very gingerbread smelling. This one, I don't know, because you heard me say I just pick a lot of these up in the store, whether I think I'll like them or not, unless I know specifically that I won't like it. There is another one of these. It's like a cinnamonish vanilla or something along that type. There's another Christmas one. There may be a couple more, but that's the only one that I know that I'm missing. And I think with this one, I just got one gingerbread just in case it turned out to be like my other one. I got a fresh sparkling snow, which goes with the body care. And apparently I got 2 fresh sparkling snows without realizing it. I don't know what I thought this one was when I picked it up, or maybe I forgot. But I will be keeping both of these. And then I have a My Dog Is My Spirit in green apple. I wasn't sure if I got this one or not. And then I got another sparkle, which is Magic in the Air, because I just like this packaging. And we know I have lots of magic in the air. I got this because my son likes this. This won't be for him, but he does like nutcrackers. He's older now, so he may not care. But this was just too cute to leave there. So I had to get this. And I got a salted caramel wallflower plug-in. I don't know if I'll keep this or give it as a gift, because this particular item right here is a gift. However, I will be taking this back to exchange it, because as you can see, it's got that white right there, and I don't think that's supposed to be like that. I think I might have gotten one that got rubbed up against stuff. At first, I thought it was cracked because of those pieces, but it's not. That's kind of how it's made from the back. Also, it's loose. Like, see how I can do that? And with this one, I kind of can't. Not like I can with that one. So I'll be taking this one back to see about exchanging it. And the last, well, not the last thing. I'm so sorry. I had made up my mind that I wanted one of these candles with this marble top here. And coincidentally, that day I got online and I looked, and these were $12.50. So I got this one in smoked birch because I missed out on the vanilla birch candle back when I got the spearmint candle. So I don't know if they will show up for the semi-annual sale or not. But I had decided I wanted one of these metallic type candles, and with this right here, because I don't know what this is. It feels like real marble. I know it's probably not. I don't know, but it's a sturdy kind of material, and it's the same thing inside. So it is definitely glass. It's the exact same thing inside, and I like this. I don't know if I could use this as a coaster or not, but I'm going to try when it's empty. And I thought that this was just nice. Now, I wanted the salted caramel, but it didn't smell right when I finally smelled it. It didn't smell like they did last year. So the smoked birch says silver birch, sweet incense, Haitian vetiver, and smoked cedar. I do like this. I did not, however, like the star anise one. I don't know why. Now, this other item here is new. I do not like the name of this at all. I know that you guys have heard me say on here I don't like snakes and things like that. There are certain things that just turn me off from a product. What happened was I saw these before I saw the name. I think they could have called this anything but that. They could have called it unicorn sneezes or unicorn anything. I don't know. Just anything but this. So if you're not bothered by this, and I shouldn't be bothered by this, it's quite okay. But I'm going to see if I can open this up and show it to you. Now, the one that I was actually playing with in store was pink. It came in this color and pink. And this was $10. And actually, one of my nutcrackers was free, I think. I think I bought a nutcracker, and then I got another one. And then something else I got free. This might have been my free item. I didn't go for a full price item, but I don't exactly know if this will be like the pink one or not. It really has no particular scent, but see how pretty that is? And I hope this one will be as pretty as the pink one, because even though I'm older, I still like stuff like this. The pink one was just really, really pretty. So I'm guessing the silver is more holographic, because the pink one was real fine. And if I go back and if they have another pink one, I will get it. I just like this for Christmas time. If you have pretty sweaters on and you just put a little bit on your chest, and for the younger girls, of course, their shoulders or chest, whatever. I just really, really like this. But the pink one, I think, was a little bit finer. And I don't know how well you can see this because I'm sitting under my table light, so it's not really doing as much as it would if I were under different light. But I do like this. I just think the pink one is more finer. And they sold out of that one really, really fast. Like when I went, they had a couple of these and 3 pink ones, and then that one was gone. So I don't really know how many of each color they had and if it was gone first. But you can also use this in your makeup. And like I said, it has no scent. It kind of smells the way that that paste used to smell when we were kids in kindergarten, because the paste that we had didn't really have a strong scent or anything like that. So, I don't know what this little piece is from. But that is all that I got from Bath and Body Works. Now, the last part of what I purchased during the semi-annual sale, I have a Sephora order, which I ordered something that I had for the 20%. These other 2 items I should have gotten during the sale, but one of them I did not think that they had. I went into Sephora before I placed my order online, looking for the Huda foundation. They said they weren't going to carry it here. I don't know if it had to do with the Fenty they carry. I've said before, I like all cosmetics, and I would have purchased from both. But I don't know if they don't want the sale of that foundation competing with the Fenty foundation. I understand from here that it's something to do with whatever company is doing that foundation Sephora is affiliated with or something. I don't understand fully, but to me, they're going to make money either way. You buy the Huda, it sells, you've made your money. Whatever. I don't know because I'm not a cosmetics person. But when they said that, they didn't tell me this was still in the store, because I was looking for this. I couldn't find it. It's usually on the end when you first walk in the door. I didn't see it in there the day that I was in there. When I was in there over the last day that I was off last Friday, or it was the day before work, I'm sorry. I think I went in there maybe Thursday. Whatever it was I went, it was at the end of the sale. It was like the day after the last day for the sale. And there this was. And then I asked for this palette. they had it too. So I paid $107 for these two things when I could have gotten over $20 off. But nonetheless, I still got it because I did want this. I did have this in my basket, and I am waiting on a Sephora order, and all that I ordered in that order was two things. I just don't like how they send things out. It said free 2-day shipping, guys. It's been a whole week. It's been a whole week, and I don't have what I ordered. And it's coming by UPS, which makes me antsy because I'm going to have to call them and tell them not to send it. That's why I like to purchase things on my own, because where I live, they will get picked up. So this is the Huda Desert palette. And when I saw it in person, guys, I had to get it. Like, I've been telling myself that I don't need certain things because I'm not using them, or I don't use them the way that people do on here. It comes with this little insert right here that's in the shadow like that. I just think this is so pretty. And when I saw this in person, I like this one better than the first one. I had to get it. Like, it is prettier in person than it is like just looking at it online. Because some of that stuff they add more color to or take color away. It's many times I'll see things on site that I like, and I go in store and I don't like them, or the opposite. And this ended up being prettier in person. And this right here has, I believe, 6, 12, 18 shades. And it's just so pretty. So you see my camera again. I'm on my phone again. Y'all see that? I've been using my camera to prop my phone up. I'm still playing with this camera and the battery is charging. But I think this shade, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't really put my hand in here until now. I think this one might be the straight glitter shade. I've still been looking at tutorials on this, but I just think that this is so pretty. And this thing was $65, so it would have been good if I could have got it at a discount. And I should have looked, but I believe that day that I was there, the reason why I didn't go walking around the store is because I had to go to work. Like, I was out there with maybe like just an hour to spare. And the day that I found this, I actually had time to walk around, and I asked for this. They only had like 3 of these, and they had them on the end. This is the third Urban Decay lip palette. Now, while I do like this, I have some problems with this. They keep putting repeating shades in here. I think 714 is in the other 2 palettes. And I definitely have Amulet in another palette. As far as Back Talk, Tame, and Fast Talk, I'm not sure. Big Bang is also in another palette. But I really did like the color Shallow and Mad, and I was going to try this Shallow over the lavender in one of my other palettes. I do think, however, that Urban Decay has enough shades to where when they come out with a lip palette, in my own opinion, they shouldn't be repeating shades. For someone like me that buys these, I now have 3 of the same shade in 3 palettes, and it's a shade that I don't care for. While I like some red, I don't like all red, and I now have 3 of these little squares of 714 that I may never touch unless I decide to mix it with something else. But I do like the palette as a whole. I also wish they would have done something different. Like, if they were going to do that, they could have taken all the reds, or as many reds, what is it, 12? They have 12 inserts here, and called it Naked Reds. They could have done a nude one and called it Naked Nudes. They could have done that dark one with that black lipstick Perversion and included the dark shades and called it Naked Perversion. I mean, I don't know. I just think that they could do more than when they make these to keep putting, you know, a repeat shade. Make one and don't repeat the shades. You know, they have enough lipstick to do that. But I do still like this, and I really do like the brush. And that is, I believe, all that I got. They sent me a sample, but I've been wanting to dig into all of this, but I wanted to do a haul first. And like I said, the Sephora will have a counterpart whenever it comes in the mail, and it was only 2 pieces, and then I'll have more Alex and Ani. And they sent me this sample of this Ole Henriksen. I don't think I've ever tried any of their stuff. But that is it. That is everything that I got. So until the next time, everyone have a great day. And I'm going to go back to cleaning. It's gotten kind of cold here. But like I said, I've got stuff all over my shirt. And what I'm doing is reboxing some items and throwing away papers, because apparently I have a lot of paper Lots of paper that needs to be thrown away. Receipts for things that I don't even have anymore. And this isn't too bad. I thought it was going to be more lavender flavored. I found that I do like the taste or the hint of lavender flavor. It's more mint, but it's regular water. It's as if I took regular water and like put a mint leaf or something in there. Because sometimes you get this stuff and you think it's flavored. It's not. So you get disappointed. I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be regular water or flavored water. It's more like regular water and like you put something in it yourself. So until the next time, everyone have a great evening.